Welcome to part two of investing in a COVID-19 world. After the first video, I did get a lot of people who asked me specifically what I'm investing in and more of my outlook on what's going to happen in the future. I have no idea where this thing is going to end up, where this thing is going to go. You know, we're listening to all these experts. They're letting us know that we're all basically, some people think everybody's going to get infected, some people think we're not. But guys, I have no idea. All I know is what I'm doing to grow my family's wealth in this time, and and we're self-isolating, right? We're trying to flatten the curve. So just stay home, flatten the curve, and we'll all get through this. And yet there is an opportunity to make money during this time. There is an opportunity to grow your wealth during this time. Number one, the biggest thing is be patient. At the end of the day, wherever you're investing, this will end. And at the end, everybody's going to come out of the ostriches are going to pull their head out of the sand, or the turtles are going to come out of their shells, and they're going to jump. They're going to jump into the real estate market or the stock market or whatever market that is, and that's going to happen. So there's already an influx of stimulus dollars, and I don't know what that's going to do. I don't know if that's going to cause inflation. They're pretty much both banks on both sides of our border, U.S., Canada, their number one thing is to keep inflation around 2.5%. The key word of today is patience. Whether you're buying real estate, so we just bought a 30-unit building that we firmed up on during the COVID-19 crisis, and I'll share with you why. The average rent on the building is $650 a month. In Ontario, I can't legally raise those rents while people are still occupying those units. What I can do is when people leave, I can renovate them to a higher standard. When we do our renovations, we renovate everything to condo-like status. So we put a dishwasher in, we put washer dryers in, we put quartz countertops in, we put nice finishing in. Great, nice floors, we paint them nice lights. We make it so people want to live there. So we get better rents. And that's probably why, as you saw in the last video, when I did the BRRRR strategy and I let you know at the end, that we had everybody pay our rents. Because we are choosing to work with people who typically are still working right now. So if you still are working and can get a mortgage, now is probably not a bad time to go shopping for property. So specifically what I'm investing in. I'm investing in quality. Example, that 30-unit building, it's in a great area, downtown Hamilton. There's always going to be renters for that area. Always. I go back to what my friend at CMHC, Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation, he was a top economist there. When I was worried about 2015, 2016 housing, and I asked him, I said, what's gonna happen? And he plainly said to me, he's like, well, in the next 10 years, there's 1.5 million to 2 million people that are gonna move into southwestern Ontario. Where are they gonna live? Where are they gonna live? Well, they need some place to live. And you tell me, are we building enough purpose-built rentals to accommodate all those people? I don't see it. So, for specifically Hamilton, they need, 900 units per year just to keep up with demand. And they've needed those units year over year over year. I think this year we're going to get 300 to 400, and that's the best year we've had in 10 years. So again, I'm pretty confident that rents are going to go up because it's a supply and demand issue. If there's no supply, and demand is there, prices go up. That's how this works. So if you want to fix the housing crisis, we need more supply. Simple enough. Number two, I'm investing in stocks right now. Again, I am not a financial advisor. If you choose to purchase anything or do anything, and you lose money, it's not me. I'm just giving you what I'm doing today. So number one, I am purchasing Canadian banks. At the end of the day, I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think their dividend's going anywhere. During 2008, the financial crisis, 2009, they didn't even cut their dividend. So if I'm getting Canadian Bank with a 6% dividend, I'm super happy. Another one I'm doing is Enbridge, ENB. I gotta tell you guys, I like it. I like the pipeline. I like their business. I like their business model. Is that riskier? Well, I mean, no offense, I'm getting a 9 to 10% dividend. So yeah, it may be. Yet at the end of the day, I don't think they're cutting their dividend. I may be wrong. Hopefully I'm not. I don't think they're cutting their dividend, and I think it's a $45, $50 stock at the end of the day. So if you're picking these things up at mid-30s, I don't think you can go wrong, and just hold it, collect your dividend. I put it on a drip, buy more stock. These things are, and just be patient with it. This too will end, and the economy will come roaring back, and people will have jobs again, and restaurants will open, and we'll be sitting on patios drinking wine and drinking beer and eating great steaks. So this is what I'm doing during the COVID-19 world, is I'm just being patient. I guess the other thing is on the stocks is because I have time, I am kind of day trading. If I get profits, because the market is so volatile. The market is so volatile right now that one day you could be down $4 on a stock. The next day you could be up $3 or $4. So I am taking that money when I get it with the opportunity to buy that same stock again. And I'm buying, just like I said, Canadian banks, Enbridge, maybe a little Bank of America, Costco, Amazon, Walgreens, things that I think are going to do well during the COVID-19 crisis. I don't know if you guys have been to Costco lately yet. You're lining up and they're selling out of a ton of stuff. So I think they're going to make money during this, which is okay. It's still good. We need to make money during this. Don't be the person who puts your head in the sand and say, we don't need to make money. We do. That's how the economy works, and that's what provides jobs. So if Costco is still open and it's super busy, they're going to hire more people. Amazon announced that they're going to hire 100,000 people, and they're stopping delivering a multitude of goods. They're basically only delivering the essentials that you need to live. So when this is all over, is this going to change our habits? I think more people are going to be buying online than going into stores. That's just what's going to happen. People are going to be like, oh, well, you know what, it happened, I was Amazon, I'm so used to buying on Amazon now, like they weren't before, yet it's converted a whole nother level of people to buying online. Deliveries. Unfortunately, is this going to change the checkouts of grocery stores? Maybe. I mean, these are the conversations I'm having with some of the friends that I hang out with, is what's going to change? How can we prepare to be part of that new world? Because again, we are in a new world. We haven't seen this for a long while. I mean, Spanish influenza, which I'm sure changed a ton of stuff. And yet that was in a world without Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. It wasn't as immediate as it is today. Like, at the end of the day, this is all about patience. You buy good quality stocks, in 5 years you're going to look like a genius, okay? So every time I get nervous about buying a property, or every time I think I've done something wrong, my mantra, what I tell myself is this quality? If it is, then in 5 years you're going to look like a genius. So I might take a hit today. I might be down on a stock today, and in 5 years I'm going to look like a genius. Thanks so much again for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see, what would you like me to talk about. I'm happy to do it, and I look forward to catching you guys next time. Have a good one.